Break. I am DJ and Dr. Charlene Johnson. Want to thank you all for listening, taking out your busy schedules. And if you'd like to subscribe to Can't Catch a Break, you can go ahead and you want your feedback. We would love to have your feedback. We need to hear from you. Yes, we're here to talk about issues, talk about the facts. We're here to share knowledge. We're not to be here to be critical or judge anyone, but tell the truth. And thank you all once again for taking out your busy schedule always. Appreciate you. We love you. And we want to talk about something that's very important on today. We have a good episode today. We really have a good episode on today. And what we're going to talk about is what does the world need most? What does the world need most as of today for this year, 2025? Hmm, good one, right? What does the world need most as of 2025, right? Huh? Hmm, right? So, what would you say? Huh? What would you say? Well, I tell you, just talking to different people, having conversation with different people. Yes, I know one thing for sure. We need God. We need God. Yes, we need God. And yes, we are in troubled times, perilous times. Yes, we need God. People are hurting like never before. People are confused. There's a lot of things happening within this year. Yes. And right now, the world need is help too. They need help. We know, no matter what color you are, background you are, where you come from, the world needs help. Okay. Now, I'm not here to be critical or judgmental of anyone. I'm here to speak the truth. Yes. And what we see according what's happening now in the global, all around is that we're seeing climate change, we're seeing inequality, we're seeing poverty, we're seeing a lot of conflict, such as wars happening. We're seeing things happening, even our stock market is crashing. We see things are not going as well. We see people are being laid off, their jobs. We see people rights are being violated. We see a lot of unconstitutional things. But we do need to keep it. This is very important that we do need clean water. We do need food, health care. We need things like that. And we've seen that is trying to get taken away with Social Security, you know, uh, nutrition programs, education. We see a lot of things have been trying to be taken away. Instead of promoting peace, we're seeing unpeace. We're seeing um, the, the justice is not being fair to people when it comes to um, the justice system, when it comes to the courts of what's happening. Um, I'm not here to talk about. I'm here to talk about things that we could do, finding ways in these trying times. You know, we in some trying times, and I know people don't want to talk about it, but it's here. I mean, it's here. You know, how often people say, "Oh, it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that." Yeah, but you know what though? Find out more that when you start seeing evil and hatred come about, then you see a big change. And that's what we're seeing. We see, what's happening when it comes to now different things. You know, we had this discussion on DEI, and equality, and social justice. You know, the world need more right now is peace. They need peace. Yes. And we need for all the greed and power that we see taking place need to be abolished when it comes to people rights. Uh, People want to live. People want to live, and right now there's a lot of big things. Is very important. You know, America has become one now. It seems like it's become one of the most hated countries in the world. It's going toward that way because either we are um, into uh, tariffs when it comes to people, when it comes to tariffs, when it comes to you know taxing consumer, food prices. Money comes before food. When we see it now, we see things are happening in America right now. We see wars right now. We're going, uh, you know, um, we didn't expect this, but it was going to happen. And it happened. We've seen human rights violations. We've seen people banned from the military and kicked out of the military. And we see a lot of things are happening, and we see that the Constitution is not being honored in a way. We see health issues right now. We see measles and things. COVID is already here. We see measles, and you see the attack and when it comes to the healthcare, when we see what's happening, we see poverty. You see when it comes to people getting food and stuff for countries that was America once supported. We see the access to that is being in denial right now, and right now we see a lot of food. There's going to be a lot of hunger coming up too. Yes, we see a lot of hunger, and as a Christian, it's good to pray. As a Christian, it's good to pray. And people just need to pray. Because prayer is key, and as a believer, and as a Christian, I know prayer can change, and we do need to do that. Now, I mean, because right now this world is upside down right now. Um, More ever right now, the world need right now is peace, and they need that right now because some people, when it comes to your middle class people, when it comes to consumer period, they're gonna be in bind of paying more taxes. As the consumers, we're gonna pay more taxes. The farmers are gonna suffer big because of greed and power. And What we see on the news, the facts is there. These things actually happen, and we see where it seems like the hearts of those in leadership, and some they don't care about the people. They don't care about the people. Yes, and when it comes to love, people need love. They're gonna need money in this day and time. They're gonna need food. Compassion because a lot of people are gonna lose homes, lose their jobs. Things are gonna happen. Gonna lose out in the stock market. It's happening, and I'm not here to scare anyone, but this is a proven fact of what we're seeing right now. Uh, about what the world needs right now more than anything, because there's a lot of issues in the world. Okay, there's a lot of issues when it comes to uh, climate control right now, when it comes to democracy, when it comes to uh, exploitation, when it comes to wars, when it comes to a lot of things that's taking place right now, that people are right now are really thinking hard, you know, uh, and it's the essential things in life, and like I said about food, water, like that medication and stuff like that, for survival will be it will be a change. It'll be things will be happening, and like I say, the most 10 things you need is water, food. When you're trying to survive, if you have a can opener for those, the medication, first aid, you need flashlight, radios. You're gonna need clothes in this time because you see what's happening right now. and you see a lot of people are up in poverty right now, sleeping under bridges, uh, you know, in cities because um, the cause of this global crisis is taking place. And when it comes to food prices right now, how the debt, how things are happening right now. It is happening. Uh, the economy loss is greater than anything. There's still COVID-19. Okay, there's still gonna be a threat with that. But what happens when you have the healthcare, the system, and you have someone that um, don't want to support the scientists and stuff for cures? When they started cutting out money for that, what happens? Okay, people begin to get sick. People begin to die because the coldness of hearts of those in power and greed that's taking place. And and that's the thing is, um, see, that's about survival. It's one of those things right now we're living in. And as long as we keep praying, though, for Christians, and let's pray. If you don't know God, He's a loving God. He'll help you through things, and He's there for you. Pray, yes. uh because right now, when we look at all the back in 2021, there was the countries that are in on the verge of collapse in between 2024 um, last year. Uh, we see, when it came to Somalia, Sudan, Southern Sudan, and Syria. Think about what's happening now, and what's, and that's what they're talking about when it comes to not the stock market and the Nasdaq and those, how uh, when there's no resources, there's no fund funding, there's no growth. These things happening it happened to countries. The value of a dollar. They would have thought that America would be in that category when we look at the value of a dollar, because if the stock when recession is something that when it happens, you know it can be a long time. It can be a long time before it recover. It could be a long time before it recover. Okay, I want everybody to know that. You know, and we see right now that when I look at the seniors and I look at the young people, um, those are disabled, special need kids and stuff like that, the children, and those two, I mean, really, they're gonna get hit hard because they need medicine, and it won't be there for them like it was. And so the people just need to come together and stick together, yeah, and show compassion toward each other, uh, because we was, we the richest. They say we're the richest country in the world. I don't think so right now. Mm. Right now, according to the sorry, excuse me for Kevin, according to the gross domestic product per capita, we are losing. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, and we are seeing it little by little being take things are being like um s- taken like a rug slipping away from your feet. Um and that's what we're seeing right now. You know, that's what we're seeing right now. And you see tariffs, we see things like that. And I know people don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, because you know um it bothers them. And but the thing is, people stick together, come together. This is a time where people need to come together and help each other out because there's it's going to be getting close to that. We're going to come close to that. You know, yes, there's going to be a lot of major needs out here. I mean, really, when it comes to sleeping in shelter, we might see more foreclosure homes than anything. We might see a lot of homes, property value, homes. I mean, when it comes to those homes, a lot of foreclosure, a bunch of foreclosure, people losing homes like never before because of the greed and power that's taking place from the billionaires and those who call that's rich like that and they have a cold heart toward people. And we're seeing it. The Bible just talks about this. You read your Bible, it'll show you exactly what's going on here. So we can be prepared, to understand that this is God is showing people how this world really is coming to an end. Yes, you know, and um, I mean, really, the world right now um, is 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 failing. It's failing like never before, and you see people, a lot of things that got changed the way they used to do it. Go out and all that stuff, eat habits. You're gonna have to save. And the thing is, to me, I look at the banks and I look at you put your money in the bank right now and comes to investments and stuff. Think about it. What would it fail? Is it gonna fail? I mean, your investments and stuff, and I mean, mutual funds and stuff like that. You have, you know, the way it is. I think, when they be telling me like stock market went down, this and that, and all that, I'd be like, well, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And the thing is, people say you know, um, when you talk about this, some people they get offended. I don't know why, but it ain't the man. The thing is, it ain't the man. You have the president of the United States that he's not. Oh, He's not above the law. Okay, he can get. He can get uh, a judge to tell him about the law, and if he don't follow the law, he could be in jail too. Okay, nobody is above the law. Okay, and like I said, we are in. And when you look at I was listening to a speaker. He was talking about you know different things that we as America have let slip in right now. When it came to people rights, how at one time America was once protect people rights. Since the 50s and 60s, with the civil rights and all that stuff. And we're seeing right now where there's those, they want to do away with civil rights. They want to do away with a lot of stuff. I mean, really, really, really. They call themselves saving money and all that, but it's not. It's not. Yeah. So right now, people gonna need one another. They're gonna need one another. And we headed in that state right now. Our children got, when you think about them graduating and having successful careers and stuff, going to college, when that's cut, like that, wow, think about it. Would they be able to afford to go to college, pay cash for college? When it comes to not getting grants, you know, things that is about to happen. And if you are, I mean, really, um, when we look at what's happening, it's pretty, messed up. It's messed up because people will not have a chance to get educated and go to higher education because they can't afford it. Things are being cut, so we're gonna see this. We're gonna see this unfold here unless the court steps in and it says unconstitutional and you know, step in and stop a lot of things. What's going on. That's actually it's not it's not right. Period. So what the world need most, and first I just say God right now. God for God, and yeah, and you need each other when it comes to you being helping your neighbors and people. Um, you know, um, you're gonna need each other. Put differences aside, get along. Yes, because what's coming down the line here is a big change like never before. A Project 2025, a book that was written of the things that in that book is happening that they say it wasn't, but it's happening. Uh-huh. We see, like I say, when it comes to wars, is already happening. We see human rights violation is happening. We see health things. We see poverty. We see children being denied health care and nutritional programs and you see the education. These are things people, when you look at, these are things that Project 2025 in a book, uh, one of the writers who works for the Office Management Budget, who's handling when it comes to finances, is the writer of it. Yeah. So I say keep praying for the keep praying for America. Yes, praying for each other. Encourage each other, show compassion. Yes, the young people, encourage them. Um, because a lot of them will need help. Getting education, and some of them, like I said, it's a mess. It's a mess right now. The food, we see that's happening where the food is so high right now. Prices are so high, and there's nothing being done about it. When it comes to nutritional programs for the children, those things are being cut. When it comes to Social Security and health care, they want to cut that too. Yeah. So I just want to encourage you, and those are podcasts out there that talk about, when we talk about things that are valuable, people will listen when it comes to things, when it comes to helping and growing and building and encouraging, people will listen. So I do commend podcasters that are out there talking about things that they want to see where people can be helped and do better. You know, um, yeah. So I just want to talk about this because right now the world is is a place right now where things are happening so fast, so fast that we never seen it like this happen since I've been around. The evilness, okay, the not obeying the rule of law, yes, seeking out vengeance on other people. That was never in politics, but it's there, um, and it shouldn't be. And judges from the Supreme Court siding with, you know, someone um, who really don't care for people. Mm-hmm. Yes, when I say that, when you see that address he spoke in, you see, you know, tells one of the Chief Justice, the Chief Justice, thank you for that. I owe you. Or did he say that? Thank you for that. Well, and see, that's not right either, because you're implementing. You look at you implementing a judge in there. You know, he was doing you a favor to get you off from immunity, things that you was charged against. So that kind of gave exposure to media outlets and TV of what you did and how those how the judges how they are being exposed. Hmm. So yeah, we on the verdict. We on the verge, y'all. Yeah, we on the verge, yeah, of a recession. I know people don't want to talk about it. Right? Yes, we are. Mm. The country's not uh, is being taken care of when it comes to the people's jobs and rights. Yeah, yeah. And, and the children got to go to school. They got to learn something. They got to learn. They want to grow up, and pursue their careers, education. You know, cut. They can cut the education. Mm. It just cold hearted to do people like that instead of changing for the better. Yeah, America has to keep praying. Keep your head up. I want to thank you all, and I want to leave you something. This I want y'all to laugh, to be happy because that's what it's all about. Keep your head up and just laugh. Yes, because that is a sign of sure that you know what, you know, you're gonna make it. That's what we want. Yes, that's what we want. Yes. Keep your head up. Yes. For those that's listening, like I say, yeah, you want to talk? Let's talk. You want to come on? Let's talk. You want to come on? Can't catch a break? Let's talk. Let's talk about issues. Let's talk about things that we can better everyone, each other. Let's be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Yes, stick together because what the world needs most right now is love, peace. They don't need confusion. They don't need that. They need encouragement. They need help. Yes, things are being taken away from jobs, homes. Things are happening so fast, and it seems like the rich is getting richer. Billionaires don't care, and some people don't care. Yes. Midterms, some midterms coming up. Vote midterms. Vote, vote midterms. Yes, because people don't want to be losing their jobs and things when we cut education, health care, and all that, Social Security. They don't want to do that. So vote for change. Vote for somebody that cares. Hmm. Someone that cares. Not a party that's only care about one person, being loyal to that one person, and being scared of them at the same time. That they'll do anything when it comes to people having a chance to live a quiet and peaceful life. But only thing the person tells them to do, they do it because they just scared of them. That's because they're being loyal to them. But we never had this. This was never any president that I know would never was like to never use his own party to bully when it comes to being scared. Mm-mm. A lot of them you can pay these big salaries and stuff. People voted you in. They need to vote you out. All right, thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Please subscribe. Thank you. Y'all have a fantastic and a wonderful and a glorious day.